If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.
This is a podcast from Minute Media.
Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, kiddies. This is yours duly, John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. And you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio. My name is Bones, and I am joined by Rob Humphrey and No Cat Valor.
What's up? I know Cat is like, I'm gonna take a day off.
That's not what Cat did.
She gotta work 1 day a week on this show, and she's like, I want to take a day off.
Well, Rob doesn't, but Cat is having technical difficulties due to a storm. But Rob,
there's no storm. I don't believe that. Not for 1 minute.
So you think she's bullshit?
I was just looking on Twitter. I don't see nothing about no storm on Twitter.
I do.
Do you? I don't see nothing. All I see is that the Sharks won, and then some girl's got her ass out.
Who?
I don't know. Some girl.
There's an ass out.
Yeah, that's all I see on Twitter. I don't see nothing about no storm.
I hope Joel don't get to her. That would be scary.
Yeah.
A little inside joke for the Patreon show, guys.
That's right. If you want to get that joke, if you want to laugh at that kind of stuff, well, get your ass over to patreon.com/slasherradio and sign up because you're cheap. And we don't like it.
That's what it's dissolved out to. You're fucking cheap.
You're fucking cheap. That's right. Okay. It's we got tiers. It's what, $3 a month?
Yes.
$3 a month, $6 a month, and some other dollars a month.
10 and 20, I believe.
And 20, whatever it is. But, if you sign up, then you'll get these jokes. If not, well, you're just going to be left out in the cold and not know what we're talking about.
That is true. And left out in the cold is very, very suitable for this episode. As we are sticking last week. What the hell did we do last week? The
Black Christmas.
Black Christmas. Oh, man, dude. I watched that again after we recorded that show.
It's so good, right?
Yeah.
I think the movie that we have this week is equally as classic.
How dare you? How dare you? We, as you guys can tell from the title, we're doing Jack Frost this week.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later. Because, I mean, you pulled at emotional strings for me and you knew what you were doing.
What? I don't remember doing that, but we'll get into it later, I guess.
Yes, we'll get into it later.
All right.
Do you want to get into the news real quick?
Yeah, we might as well.
All right.
It's time to hump the news with Rob Humphrey.
He's not a genius.
I'm not gonna lie. There's not much news out, which is wild.
Oh, it's mid-December.
Yeah. There's a Halloween Kills extended cut, cover art, special features, and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's coming. What is the release date on that? Did you see that? It was January something.
Yeah, it is January 11th.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, adding that to the collection.
Yes.
Not a great movie, but I've got all the Halloween movies on Blu-ray. I might as well get that one too.
Right.
Oh, shit, I own Resurrection. No reason not to get kills.
Hey now. Come on. You know what's fucked up? Like, they make us buy all these DVDs, like Kills comes out, obviously gotta get the DVD. And then they're gonna put out another fucking box set.
I know, and it'll be really tempting for me because I love a fucking box set.
The fuck you mean tempting? Rob, you would live out on the street to get that box set if you had to. Who are you bullshitting?
So, but I really love the box set that I have. It's that Scream Factory box set, and it is awesome. But yeah, I've since added the movies that weren't in that one to my collection, which I think so far has only been 2018. But now I have to add Halloween Kills to it. Looking forward to it. I don't know what the extended cut's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be that original ending or not, but I am looking forward to checking it out.
Doesn't it suck when you have a box set and it's like you have other movies that are not in the box set and you have to...
Yeah, it happens all the time.
I have that with Leprechaun.
Yeah, the only one that hasn't happened to me yet is Friday the 13th because they make no more new movies.
That's hilarious. All right, yeah, that. Oh, and by the way, if you want to check out the news on that, it's at bloodydisgusting.com. Also, you can check out what the Halloweenies think about the... Oh, fuck cares. Anyway.
You'll be that way.
Yeah, I will be that way. Sign up to the Patreon. The Easter egg is going to be a little spicy. A little bit of shade.
I like the Halloweenies though. It's a good show.
Nothing personal against the Halloweenies. It's fucking bloody disgusting.
Yeah, no, they do a good show.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna throw on the bottom of the fucking on the bottom of the damn Halloween extended cut. You're gonna throw that shit in there. Damien Maffei breaks that Haunts 2 is being worked on right now, and doesn't fucking matter, I guess. Fucking unbelievable.
So the shade is coming into the usual show. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Bloody Disgusting is the new like Fox News versus CNN type shit. We're getting very political in the horror community, which we don't need.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No, I understand what you're saying. I get it, but
Horror podcaster blast Bloody Disgusting. Next article. All right, next up is Sam Raimi is producing a supernatural romantic comedy called You're Dead Helen.
Okay.
Rob, you're gonna love this.
This sounds great. Yeah, I like Sam Raimi a lot, and not just his horror stuff. I mean, we all love The Evil Dead, right? I mean, that's not going out on a limb to say that, but he's made some really good stuff that's outside of the horror genre too. I mean, he made one of my favorite movies ever is a movie called A Simple Plan. It's criminally underseen, but it is so great. And it's not a comedy at all. It's this really tense drama, sort of crime thriller movie. But so I look forward to seeing something, the supernatural rom-com. I don't know what the hell that means, but I look forward to seeing it. I mean, Sam Raimi can do just about anything. He's very funny, obviously. The Evil Dead movies, Army of Darkness specifically, is very funny. So I'm interested. I'll check that out. I'm here for that.
Yeah, it seems like it'll be up the horror comedy. You love Shape of Water, which is a romantic movie, so this would be perfect for you.
Shape of Water is terrifying.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
One of the scariest horror films ever made. That new Del Toro film's coming out in about a week.
Which one was that again?
Nightmare Alley.
That's right. Yeah. That I'm looking forward to that. No,
I'll be there Thursday for it.
Ooh.
I don't know that it's a horror movie, but I don't give a shit. I'm going to see it.
Midnight release, huh?
Oh, I'll be there. Yeah, they don't do them at midnight anymore, though. They do them like 7 p.m.
See, how do you feel about that? Because I understand it's very convenient. I'll give, but don't you feel like it's like, the real ones were the ones out there doing that, though?
Yeah, sort of, but I mean, I don't care.
No.
It lets me see the movie 5 hours earlier than I would have.
That's true. Yeah, it's convenient, but I don't know. It just takes that. The people who did that are like our age now.
Yeah,
that could be why. Like we ain't being out at midnight seeing a movie very often anymore.
Speak for yourself, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could, but like I don't do it like I used to now. Like I used to.
No, I mean, I don't do it as much as I used to, but sometimes, you know, like in the summer, you go to the drive-in, that second movie doesn't start till 11:30 or 12.
It's true. It's true. When I was younger, I looked like I wasn't looking earlier than 10 for a movie. Like I just wasn't gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm old now. Everything hurts. How's your elbow?
It's fine.
Yeah, does it still hurt?
Yeah. No, this is the thing. Just hurt for a while. Now it doesn't. Something else will start hurting.
That's the fucking truth.
Yeah, this is fucking old, man.
All right. The big news for the week: Gun Media, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game.
Uh-huh.
A lot happened. I forget the name of the award show is escaping me. I kind of had a feeling they were going to announce it there. Wes was being a little tweety about it. He was being very symbolic and all that shit. So, what do you think, man? Did you see the trailer?
I watched the trailer.
Okay.
It looks like they did a great job.
Okay.
From the trailer, it looks like they put the same amount of love and care into this as they did Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
It is a multiplayer game,
Mm-hmm.
which means I'm not likely to buy it.
Okay.
You know, I bought Friday the 13th. I played it a little bit online. I enjoyed it, but not nearly as much as I would have had I had a single player story option of some sort. And I just don't know that I'm going to go out of my way to buy this one.
Okay.
Just because it's not for me. It's
Right,
a multiplayer game, and those not made for me.
Right.
There's a huge audience for that. You fall right into that. How do you feel about it?
Dude, I cannot wait for this fucking game. I was playing Friday with Let It Hang, Ghost the other night. We were having a good time. And I must have said, it was the night this was announced. I must have said 3-4 times throughout the night, I can't wait for that fucking Texas Chainsaw game. The trailer, see, this is what I love about fucking Gun, dude. I love this about these guys. We had Matt Chacha on the show, Randy Greenback we had on the show. Friends of the show, I like to consider Gun for sure. Wes, great guy, him and I talked. They don't give a fuck about anything but making sure that their game is as close to the movies and respectful to the movies as humanly possible. This trailer was not sexy. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, bland background, simple font, like the movie.
Right.
But like, I mean, you could have got carried away and made it like a Fortnite commercial, you know, like something like that, or Dead by Daylight trailer, and that would have been fine and all. But dude, that's not what Texas Chainsaw is, because they did that with Friday the 13th, because that's Friday.
Yeah.
But you know, they stick to it, man.
Yeah. The other rumor flying around was that they were working on a Halloween game. I would have been much more excited about that one.
Yeah, you know what I don't like though, and it would have been fucking phenomenal. But you know, a lot of people, and I've seen in the tweets, like I'll look in the comments every now and then, and I was afraid this was going to happen, and I did see it a little bit, where people are mad and hating this game because it's not Halloween.
Yeah, and that's ridiculous. The game is what the game is. And again, I'm sure they'll do a fantastic job. It's just not something I'm going to buy. It's not something that I just don't see myself playing it. It's like Friday. Right. I bought it and I hardly ever played it.
It's just not a game for you.
Right.
Which doesn't mean the content isn't, you know.
No, they did a tremendous job with the Friday the 13th game. I mean, it's amazing. If they do half as much with Texas Chainsaw as they did with Friday, it'll be fantastic. It's just not for me.
Right. And knowing Gun, dude, they might go even further with trying to keep it authentic, just because that's what they do, man. And they love this shit. They got Kane Hodder. There's another part of this. He is playing Leatherface. They did all the movements and everything, just like he did for Jason in Friday the 13th.
So they went out, they got a true, real actor.
Right. And someone who's connected to the horror. Like, you know, that's not an accident.
Yeah.
That he was chosen. And yeah, he did
stunts for Leatherface in one of the movies.
There's the second one?
I don't remember.
Yeah. But, you know, I say what I say about Kane Hodder, but that's who else are you gonna get to do it? Like if you're gonna do like that's going again going above and beyond.
Yeah, I mean you can't get Gunnar Hansen; he's dead.
Right.
So Kane Hodder's a solid choice. Yeah, I don't want to shower too much love on Gunn though because I think they're from Lexington, Kentucky, and I don't like the University of Kentucky. So
what the fuck?
And my guess is they probably went to school there.
Well, wait a minute. Where'd that come from?
I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, I went to Indiana. We don't get along with Kentucky. It's a big thing.
Is it?
Yeah, they're afraid to come play us in basketball at our assembly hall because the last time they did, they were number 1 in the country and we beat them. And then all of a sudden, they didn't show up no more.
More shade? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Look, the HR manager isn't here. We're just talking shit about everybody. Wow,
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
She decided to take the day off. Her quote unquote powers out or whatever.
You think she's watching a shark movie right now?
I don't know what she's doing. I'm telling you, she's out with her boyfriend. She had a date with her boyfriend. She couldn't be bothered.
Again, if that's the case,
you'd rather be making out with her boyfriend?
I'd rather be making out. I'd rather be getting sexy time than talking to me and you. Yes.
No, they're not doing that. They're doing something dumb. They're playing Magic the Gathering or something.
Leave cat alone. That was too far.
They're sitting around reading witchcraft books or some shit.
That cat might be doing that. That she very well might be. Which, by the way, you should watch her ass if she is. I'm just saying.
She loved me.
But yeah, man, can't wait for this fucking game. The artwork, see, the trailer was very simple. Didn't show any gameplay. Didn't show very much at all. They released a poster for it, I guess, artwork, which is absolutely fucking gorgeous. And it has Leatherface on there. Did you see this too, Rob, or no?
No, I didn't see this.
Okay, hold on, because I need your help, because I don't know. Is that his father or his brother, or do you remember?
So you got the hitchhiker over here.
Right.
And then Leatherface. And yeah, that looks like the dad.
Yeah, that looks like the father.
Yeah. No grandpa.
No grandpa. I'm sure he'll be in there.
I hope he's in there because he's funny.
Right, I'm sure he's in there. I would think. But yeah, they got the hitchhiker. They got Leatherface, OG Leatherface. Looks like the dad is what we're assuming. Could this be a 3 killer? Like, why are there 3 killers on?
Well, I mean, that's how the movie is. So it'd be cool if they did that.
Imagine being able to, I know you're not into online and all that, but imagine a world where you could have, like, you could squad up as killers.
Dude, I can't even escape from 1 killer. Now they want me to escape from 3?
Dude, I would love that, man. That'd be fucking, I can't wait to see what they do. I really can't.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm sure it'll be amazing. I'm sure you'll have a great time with it.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. This is big news. I'm excited. I need this game now. Like right now.
Does it have a release date yet?
No release date.
I mean, they've announced it. Hopefully we'll get it soon. Again, it looks cool. And the Friday game they did was amazing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it got hamstrung by the lawsuit, but...
And that's the thing too, man. Like we were talking, me and Let It Hang, and like Friday's such an incredible game, and it's still active. You can go on, get a full lobby anytime, night, day, whatever. And that's a game that's not being updated ever, like at all. But imagine these guys, like, dude, they were on a roll when Friday came out, man. They were making and this isn't a 3-star company or anything.
Yeah. And
that's another reason that people need to leave them alone with the Halloween shit, because that's a very expensive property, especially for now.
No, they can't be a 3-star company because they are in Lexington.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, anything based in Kentucky automatically loses a star.
Automatically. We'll see.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, down a star.
Come on now. KFC didn't do nothing. Those Chicken Littles, though? Oh my God.
I'm saying.
All right, so that's all I got for the news. It's a slow week, and we will be back with Jack Frost. Rob?
Hmm?
So it doesn't ring any bells to you that I had told you guys and everybody listening to this show that this movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
No, you said that?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mm.
That did not ring any bells. Did
You're
it still
a liar.
scare you?
Dude, just to remind anyone who might have missed it, I was like 7-ish years old,
Yeah.
sitting on my grandfather's floor. I was having a little sleepover in his room. He made me like a little spot with blankets and pillows and shit. And he gave me the remote when he went to sleep. And I seen Jack Frost. So, this is great. Snowman. It's like Frosty.
Yeah.
And I stopped on that channel and I nuzzled into my blanket and I watched the movie and I seen the snowman and I was like, oh, there he is. There's magic in this hat and all that shit. And he shoved an axe down somebody's throat.
He shoves an axe down a person's throat.
Yeah.
How amazing is that?
Not amazing when you're 7 or 8 years old and you're waiting for fucking Otay and all this bullshit. Dude, that fucking horrified me when I was younger. Never watched this movie or any of its sequels since because I hated that.
Yeah.
And you made me watch it.
I sure did. The one thing about this movie, I thought Michael Keaton was great.
You thought what?
Michael Keaton. I thought he was great.
What do you mean?
That's the Jack Frost, right?
No, what the fuck?
We're talking about the Michael Keaton movie?
No, hell no, we're not talking about the Michael Keaton movie.
Oh.
The fuck? That's the one I thought I was watching. Thought it was great.
Yeah, no. This movie, look, all right, let's put it out front. This is not a good movie.
No, it's not.
But it is a great movie. In that it's not good, but it's so much fun to watch. I mean, it's ridiculously stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And the acting is bad.
Oh, yeah.
And the dialogue is shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it somehow, you talked about magic in that hat. It does somehow capture the magic from that hat. And it becomes great.
Mm-hmm. All right. I know I give shark movies a lot of shit on this show.
Too much.
That's debatable. But this is up the alley of a shark movie. This is shark movie-esque.
They're not even at the ocean. They're in the mountains.
It's a killer snowman. This is very shark movie. The effects absolutely god awful on the snowman. But you know, all right.
Oh yeah, it looks terrible. Yeah, absolutely.
God awful. And this isn't as bad as shark movies to me. But you know what the thing is with this? If you're gonna do something this fucking ridiculous, you better have really, really, really cool fucking kills.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. To me, that's just the way it should be. And, you know, they did do that.
Yeah, they delivered in that aspect, I think.
They did. They had a lot of really cool kills on this shit.
Again, he takes an axe from a man, and he doesn't chop the guy up with the axe. He jams the axe down the guy's throat, handle first.
Handle first, yeah.
It's amazing.
You would think it'd be the other way around. Yeah.
And he kills that woman with Christmas bulbs.
That was cool.
Yeah, hangs her up on the tree. It's terrific.
Yeah, but see, my thing with these movies are there's too much story. You know, like we're not watching this to watch you act and speak lines. Like we're not looking for any of that shit. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
And this movie was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You could have chopped 10, 15 minutes off this motherfucker somewhere.
I felt like that hour and a half flew by.
No,
I really enjoyed watching it. It's just fun. You know, again, the acting's terrible. Who's the Shannon Elizabeth, I guess, is the only sort of quote unquote name actress in this movie, right?
Yeah. Didn't pull her tatas out in this one.
No, surprisingly not. But, and I guess even she's not good in it.
No.
It's just not the acting is poor all the way around. The dialogue is really stupid. I mean, the premise is just dumb. It's a killer snowman. But I loved it. It's so much fun. it's like Jaws 3D for me. Like, that's just a bad movie, but it's so much fun.
Isn't it sad that we can attribute Jack Frost the Killer Snowman to a Jaws movie?
Right, yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah. It's a pretty, on the surface, it's a pretty typical story for a movie, guys, it's the Child's Play story, right? Like, you got a serial killer who is, this one's going to be executed in Child's Play. He's running from the cops, but same difference, right? There's a wreck. He gets out. He ends up getting some sort of experimental goo on him or whatever the fuck it is. And he turns into a snowman, whereas Charles Lee Ray uses voodoo to turn into a doll.
Like Nesto did on my fantasy team.
Yeah. And and then you've got a killer who can hide in plain sight. What's funny about this movie to me is none of the characters question the snowman who just magically appears in front of their house. like if I went into my house and there was no snowman, and then I went outside and there was a snowman, I'd have some questions.
Like, yeah, has anyone in the production of or the writing of this ever built the snowman? That shit takes fucking forever.
Right, that doesn't just appear.
No, it's a pain in the ass to make a fucking snowman.
Yeah.
And especially one that perfect. Like, those are, excuse me for saying it, but big balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the difference between the snowman and the snow woman. A joke that comes up a couple of different times in this movie. Yeah, I don't know what it is that I like about this movie, to be honest with you, because looking at it, it's all bad.
Oh yeah.
But it somehow it's the right mixture of bad that it just works. I think it's like, first of all, they weren't trying to make a straight horror movie, right? They were trying to make a horror comedy,
right?
And it sort of delivers on that. I mean, the jokes aren't really funny. So, is it a comedy if you tell jokes that aren't funny?
I didn't think of it like that. I'll tell you what, this walks the line of horror comedy probably better than most.
Right.
Because I mean, it didn't skimp on the horror. Bad CGI sharks, it had it in there.
Bad CGI sharks was scary.
Why do you say things like that? Like, why?
I'm just saying, Kat has like 8 bad CGI sharks t-shirts.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we could have Kat put in one of those like padded rooms or something. Maybe
it's not nearly as big a problem as the fact that she's not here to defend herself or her movie.
And yeah, this is up Kat's alley. This damn movie.
I know. I feel like she would like this one.
I feel like she has to like this one. If she don't like this one, me and her got a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I should kick your ass too. Why you bring up Child's Play and Chucky? I get the similarities, but don't do that.
I'm drawing a comparison. That's all. And not movie to movie, but story to story.
Even so.
I mean, Child's Play is eons beyond this movie.
Yes, yeah. Just don't feel. I feel dirty after hearing it. I don't like that. Although I get it, but what the fuck, man? This thing. The opening was cool. I wanted to point that out too. I don't know why. Like, I liked the opening a lot. It was, a little Christmas thing about telling. I wish when I was little I'd have seen that first. Like, had I seen this from the beginning, I would have been okay. Because I'd have been like, oh, I don't like what I hear, and turned.
Oh yeah, telling the little kid the story.
Right. Yeah. I'd have been like, what the fuck is this? And change channel.
Yeah, it's a good idea for an opening. I don't know that they executed it great. It sounded like
South Parky.
It sounded like a grown man trying to do a little kid voice.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, a little South Parky.
Yeah. But the idea was good.
Yeah, I thought it was good. It sets the tone for. I mean, not that it needed to, but it went along. That's another thing I always say. A Leprechaun fan here, guys. If you're gonna go with something ridiculous, go all the way.
Right, commit.
Right, go all the fuck the way. Of course, a 4-leaf clover would kill a leprechaun. Why wouldn't it? All this stuff, shining shoes, all this shit. Go all the way and don't stop, because you're already doing something ridiculous. If you try and put any amount of serious into something ridiculous, that's when you lose people.
Yeah.
At least me. So yeah, they went all the way with this shit, man. And even that beginning was just the intro was just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't take a whole lot of notes for this movie.
It's hard to. It's hard to. One thing I do wish they would have changed that really sticks out is the Jack Frost as a human. Like
that was awful.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was really, really bad.
It reminded me of like he was trying to be like a knockoff Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, that's a good comparison, actually. Yeah.
And it was terrible. Like, you're not Bruce Campbell. Stop. I wish they would have went a little more like Heath Ledger Joker style.
Yeah, or just, I don't know. He was just really cheesy.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, but it can, the character continued being cheesy after turning into a snowman. So there's that.
Well, there's no way you're not going to be cheesy at that point. There's no escaping. I guess that's true. Yeah.
How about the rack on that snow lady?
Ooh,
the guy made some nice snow boobs, didn't he?
Yeah, those are some nice snow tatas.
Yeah.
I never thought to do that.
Me either. It's genius.
Yeah, like why didn't we do that? Could have put the buttons on the nipples and stuff.
Yeah, right. I mean, I made dicks in the snow. I never even thought to make boobs.
I never made a dick in the snow.
You never made a snow dick?
No, I did try and write someone's name once. I didn't finish.
Yeah, I don't know. The movie is it is what it is, right? It's a low budget, I assume. I didn't look the budget up, but I'm guessing they had about $10.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they did a lot for it. That's one of the reasons I like this movie. Like, is it good? No, but is it entertaining? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, they deliver with the kills. They make them interesting. There are some characters that I'm not sure we necessarily need in the movie. The what is it? The FBI agent or whatever. Yeah. And the scientist guy.
Oh,
I don't know that we really need them in this movie for anything.
No.
But I do like the small town sort of feel that this movie has to it. Like they do nail that. I'll give them credit for that. If they do anything right, it does sort of feel like a small town where these people all know each other and live. Mm-hmm. And they do a pretty good job at establishing that and making that world feel lived in, especially for a ridiculous dumbass movie about a killer snowman.
Yeah. Oh man, I just fucking had something in my head and it's gone. Shit. I don't know if it's ever come back. Another thing that I wanted to mention about this. The scene where they had the fucking all the aerosol cans and shit.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, even before we get to that, they tried to put some type of like method into like him going under the door and all that shit and reforming.
Yeah.
As much as I'm not trying to overthink this movie. Don't the fuck get me wrong. But, it was cool that they had that in there. And I think that's another thing that kind of sticks this out from the shark shit. Because you tried to make it make some type of damn sense. You tried. We don't have sharks swimming around cornfields. We don't have them swimming around the streets, not even killing anybody, just swimming right the fuck by people in thin air. They gave a reason, as ridiculous as it was, and they tried their best to break it down. And they got creative too with a lot of like the camera angles. I think this was filmed very well.
It was filmed better than I would expect a killer snowman movie to be filmed.
Very like they had the scenes from the puddles.
Yeah,
they did what they could, man.
Yeah, And I will say this though about him transforming, it got a little confusing. Like they tried to establish some rules for it, which I appreciate, but they were a little unclear. Like at one point when he's coming into the car, like the sheriff and his kid are inside the cop car, and he starts coming through the vents as liquid, and he's telling his son not to let the water touch him.
Right.
But I don't remember that being a thing with any of the other times he'd turned into a liquid. Nobody was like, don't let the water touch you.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, didn't the sheriff reach into the water to grab the keys when they were filling everything with aerosol?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So it's like they weren't quite consistent enough with it. Like if you're going to establish those rules, great. And I appreciate that.
Right.
But then you've got to live by those rules.
That's true. That is true. But yeah, I thought it was just, it's a little bit of effort, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's, I mean, look, it's a ticky-tacky complaint. Again, it's a movie about a guy who gets turned into a killer snowman. I mean, it's
holy shit. Yeah, and then that scene with the fucking the aerosol cans where he was picking the keys up. Jesus Christ, man. Who the hell, like, who puts a padlock on a fucking window?
Well, it's in a jail.
You should gotta padlock it.
I mean, it's probably not the way I would do it either. And I'm assuming not what they do in real jails.
They have bars.
Yeah. But, for the movie, I was okay with that. I mean, my bigger question about that was why did he leave his keys dangling in the door?
I know. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah. Why did you would have pulled those keys out, I feel like. But,
and how long it take that snowman to get down a hall?
Yeah. Yeah. It did take him a long time. And keys are a big thing in this movie, too, because there's the one guy where they're like, well, he came in through the back door, but the back door was locked. And they're like, well, the killer locked the door behind him. And they're like, oh, but we found the back door key in his pocket. How many back door keys do you have? And the guy's only one. Me too. All right. Well, I mean, we're sort of assuming that this guy only has one.
Right.
There could be more than one.
Yeah, they have a thing for keys.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a big key thing in this movie. But I mean, what's it cost to copy a key? Like $1?
Yeah,
$1.50?
Something like that.
The guy might have a couple of backdoor keys hanging around. I'm trying to think of some of the other kills that I liked in this movie too.
That, as low as their budget was, and I can't find shit.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
This is another problem with you and Kat and your damn shitty shark movies and stuff. You can never find anything on these goddamn movies.
Why are it gonna be me and Kat? Maybe, maybe it's you too.
When have I ever done this?
I don't know, but I bet you could.
I'm sure I could, but when I say, hey, let's do Halloween, whatever, and granted it's H2O, but
yeah, it's fucking Resurrection.
Hey, you want to do Halloween Resurrection?
We already did it.
We can do it again. You have to watch it again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's just not as bad as it should be, man. It's not.
No, it's not. It's an enjoyable film. Now, I'm looking at trivia for this film on IMDb real quick.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one says, it's Shannon Elizabeth's first acting role in a movie and her first nude scene.
Oh, wow.
She filmed this before she got the breast implant she reveals in American Pie. Now, here's the question, though. I don't remember seeing her nude. I mean, we saw like some side ass.
Oh, we seen full on ass.
Did we?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah.
All right.
Shannon Elizabeth, you don't have to reveal it was before you got the breast implant. I like American Pie very much. I noticed. I'm just saying. But that's all right.
Yeah. Apparently, the movie was shot during a drought year, so there was no snow on the ground. The temperature got as high as 70 degrees.
Wait. Where'd they film this?
I don't know. It doesn't say, but it does say that foam and cotton swabs had to be used as substitutes for snow.
Isn't that the fucking odds zone?
Yeah.
Let's make a snowman movie. No snow.
Yeah.
Shannon Elizabeth, by the way, she was on Celebrity Big Brother.
Was she?
Yeah, she was. And she was a fucking comp beast, dude. They had this competition and she fucking went ham on it. They got her out of there. I think she was the first one out.
Really?
Because everyone's just like, she's going to run this game.
Huh. Interesting.
You got to think she's got the looks, the charm. She's a beast in competitions.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous player. They got her up out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Apparently, this was initially going to be directed by Rennie Harlan with a $30 million budget.
Who the fuck's lying on IMDb?
They were going to spend $30 million on this, and Rennie Harlan was going to direct it?
No way. That's not true. I want to see if we can get Harlan on the show.
Get him on the show. It'd be awesome.
There's no way that's true, Rob. Why do people do that?
I don't know.
Like IMDb, Wikipedia now.
All right, I don't see anything else that's interesting. There is a sequel.
Oh.
In which they go to Hawaii.
I have to see it, don't I? I mean,
yeah, we'll do that next week.
No. Let's take a break. I don't got to do it right now.
It's called Jack Frost 2: Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. Yeah, written and directed by the same guy, Michael Cooney.
Michael Cooney.
Yeah,
he kept his job after this one, huh? Yeah, I mean, they would go to Hawaii. Like, see, this is something that's lined up for me to absolutely hate, man. Like, with what I say about shark movies, I don't hate it. So,
no, I actually saw the sequel before I saw this one.
Oh fuck!
And I've only seen it once. It was a long time ago. I've seen this one more than once for some unknown reason.
The sequel?
No, the sequel I've only seen once.
Okay.
And I remember it being entertaining, like the same kind of thing. Like you sit down and like, there's no way I'm going to like this movie. And it's pretty entertaining.
God bless.
It's not good, but it's entertaining.
God bless, man. Isn't it fucking crazy? Like there are movies that out there that spend millions upon millions of dollars. Jason, hold on. What's the budget on Jason Goes to Hell? Okay, Jason Goes to Hell. A $2.5 to $3 million budget.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch fucking Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild? With Jason Voorhees and $3 million. They fucked that up.
Yeah.
And a Freddy Krueger glove. And they still fucked that up.
Yeah, they messed that movie all up.
Yeah, but you got Jack Frost that was made with cotton swabs and $50. It's watchable.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's. I find it hilarious that they got no snow when they were filming it, though.
That is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, that's just the sort of thing that you hear about. I mean, it's like Halloween, right? They filmed that in Pasadena, so they had to, paint leaves to make it look like they were, fall leaves, and then they had and then they had to collect the leaves after they were done shooting a scene and move them to the next location.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have I feel like
so,
this is a Canadian movie.
That's a good question. I'll look that up in here in just a minute. Now, it does say in an interview with Fangoria, writer Michael Cooney revealed that he also served as director for the film because they couldn't afford a director.
Wow.
Yeah. And further addressing the low budget of the film, Cooney references Campbell Soup's Let It Snow advertisement and notes that that commercial, hold on. And notes that commercial, which similarly features a living snowman character, had a budget 3 times that of the film.
God damn. Wow. They got beat out by
it doesn't have a number, but it does say that it's a very low budget.
I believe him.
Rotten Tomatoes, by the way, this has a 7% score.
That's not fair.
No,
that's
it's better
fair.
than 7%.
Yeah. Another movie that's lower than Feast 2.
Yeah. Jack Frost is an American direct-to-video comedy slasher.
Yes.
So it is American. I don't see where they filmed it anywhere, though.
How'd you find that on Rotten Tomatoes?
No, Wikipedia.
I gotta start looking on Wikipedia then.
Yeah, I use all the most reliable sources, Wikipedia and IMDb.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold the phone here. Did you find that out on Black Christmas on Wikipedia?
No, I've known that for a long time.
Oh, shit.
It is on Wikipedia, but I've known that everybody knows that's a Canadian movie.
Not me. I was hoping you maybe found it on Wikipedia and there was like plausible deniability there.
No, everybody knows that's a Canadian film.
Yeah.
There's a book coming out about that movie, by the way.
Black Christmas?
Yeah.
I'd read that.
Where did I see that? It's about, I think it actually is about all three books or all three movies.
That's ballsy.
Yeah.
I think I seen that.
Yeah, I don't.
You tweeted it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would retweet. I don't know. Nothing's working on my computer. Oh, I can't find it.
Here it is. Black
also,
Christmas.
I've been drinking.
That'll do it. It's coming out in January. Black Christmas Revisited.
Yes.
Covers all three films. That was covered by Joe Blow. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
It's Me, Billy. Black Christmas Revisited.
Dude, we're going to have to write the book on Jack Frost.
The fuck? Why do we got to do it?
Because nobody else has done it yet. That's a $1 billion book right there.
Don't you think there's a reason no one else has done it yet?
No, man. Nobody wrote the book about Black Christmas until this guy did.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Maybe we should do that.
I'm telling you.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm telling you.
We can have Kat help. Kat likes to write. We can have her write it, and it was our idea, so we're in on it.
Yeah. We'll just have her do it. Yeah.
That's how that goes, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
There was we talked about the sequel. There was also a third installment planned.
Oh fuck, really?
But it apparently never got off the ground.
Couldn't imagine why.
Called Jack Frost 3: The Last Coming.
That a dirty joke?
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
They should have put him in hell.
Apparently, this was the third film in the series would have featured a giant Jack Frost known as Jackzilla.
No. No, they weren't gonna fucking do that.
Yes, they were.
Don't you kind of wish it got made?
I do.
A little bit.
Apparently, he was going to cause destruction and mayhem on a city. I would watch the shit out of that.
So wait, Godzilla is
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
They get fucking carried away now with these people. They went to a group of people, of grown ass fucking men, right? It's probably in suits and everything, and say, "Hey, we need money to make a movie. This is what we're making," and they were dead ass serious about it, man.
Yeah, I would watch it, dude.
Not many people agree, apparently. No one with money.
Yeah, nobody that has any money. Yeah. Maybe that's why those people have money and I don't.
yeah, exactly. Because you would spend your money on the fucking. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. But if I hit the lottery, hit me up, Michael Cooney. We'll make Jack Frost 3.
Dude, I can so picture you do. You'd give them the highest budget they've ever had.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. All we need is for my Powerball to come in, and we are going to be in the movie business.
Now Rob is going to hit lottery, and Michael Cooney's going to be like, "Hey, man,
dude, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him." That'd be fun.
If you could make, like, if you ever hit lottery like that,
do
you have anything like what would you try and get? You know, realistically, you don't have all the money in the world, but you have a good chunk. Say you hit for, $200 million. What's a movie you would realistically back?
Yeah, well, it's not going to be anything with a huge budget. If I went $200 million, I'm not giving more than $5-10 million to a movie. You know what I mean?
That's more than I'd give.
I don't know. Like, I'd like to see another Sleepaway Camp movie.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would be good, and you could make that one cheap.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know. I never really thought too much about it.
Yeah, me either.
That's just sort of off the top of my head, but
that's a good one. I would like to do Leprechaun, but that makeup would get expensive.
Yeah, that's the thing. I thought My Bloody Valentine, like another sequel to that would be cool, but that's going to cost a lot of money.
The first one didn't cost a tremendous amount, did it?
No, but I mean that 3D one now, and
well, yeah,
and everything else. I feel like you're gonna get up there in money.
Yeah, the original was the original was 2.3 million Canadian dollars. So
that's like $35.
I'll tell you what, man, you find the right group of fucking kids nowadays. You get shit done cheap, man. These kids, they're like, all these fan films and shit are filmed phenomenally.
Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting, actually. I might think about that a little bit. What would I make? I don't know. Like I said, another sleepaway camp would be awesome. I'm not opposed to Jack Frost 3.
You realize if you do that, it's pure just you being nice. You're not making your money back on that.
No, dude, we make a blockbuster. Are you kidding me?
That's why you don't have any money. It's like oh fuck. All right. I don't think there was anything else I really had to say about it.
Like I said, I watched this movie and I really enjoyed it, but I did not take a lot of notes because there just wasn't much that stood out to me, good or bad. Like the acting was bad. We talked about that. It's but in the dialogue's terrible. We talked about that. But there wasn't
great.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot that I really stood out to me or didn't that we haven't already talked about.
The last thing I want to mention is, well, it ain't fucking Frosty.
What?
That line he threw out there.
Oh, did he? I don't remember. When did he say that?
That scene where the kid was getting the wine together for the poom poom.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Dude, I rewind that spot twice. I laughed my ass off. The way when he came, he said, "Who's there? Who's there?" And his hand popped up and smacked the shit out of him. And all you see was the white hand hanging out. And then he comes to the door and goes, "Well, it ain't fucking Frosty." It's like, wow.
Yeah, he had a lot of one-liners and things throughout the movie that were pretty bad.
Yeah, that was phenomenal, though. That deserves a round of applause. All right. So we got Portnoy in this thing?
Yeah, I guess we should. I will say that the one-liner that I liked was after Shannon Elizabeth's death when he said, "Looks like Christmas came early this year."
yeah. He said, "Hope it was good for you too."
Yeah. I sent a message to Kat to see if she had a Portnoy for it, and she has not responded because she is not without internet or power. She's doing other stuff.
You're really holding this one, huh?
Yeah. So I'm not, I guess her score is not going to count on this. I don't know.
So it's genuinely pissing you off, I think, that she didn't even answer.
Yeah, not even an answer because she's too busy doing whatever kind of dumb shit she does.
Poor cat.
So we have to do this as a B movie and a regular movie.
All right.
I think, right?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. As a B movie, I really enjoyed this, and I would give it a 7.6.
7.6.
As a B movie, it's just a stupid, fun movie.
Okay.
As a regular movie, this thing is god awful, and I would give it a 2.3.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Yeah. That might be the biggest gap we've ever had. I don't know.
It could be. Yeah.
But I mean, this thing is terrible.
Yeah.
If you're watching it, from a filmmaking standpoint, it's just bad. But it's somehow it manages to be fun. I don't know how they do it. But it's not, like I said, the 90 minutes I spent watching this movie flew by. I just had a great time watching it. I'll watch this again.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna make the sequel. Shit.
Yeah, you're putting it up part 3. That's right. Yeah. You got to do some study. For me, a B movie scale. I'll give it a 5.5.
All right.
It's very middle ground for me. It was funny here and there, but it did drag a little bit. A little too much story for me in a fucking killer snowman movie. Yeah, 5.5.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, as a regular movie, I'll give it a 2. That's what it gets.
All right. That's fair too.
Yeah, that's what it gets.
Yeah.
So even though Kat did not give her score, it is safe to say, as a regular movie, even if she gave this a 10, it is not Slasher Radio approved.
Yeah, no, it's as a regular movie, this has no business being approved by anyone.
No. But I will say this: if Kat gave this movie a 10, it would be Slasher Radio approved as a B movie.
Yes. Well, it's a great B movie. It really is. It's one of the B movies, that I don't know, manages somehow to get the whole formula right.
I'm also not putting it past Kat to give this a 10.
I'm not either, but who
It could
knows?
be.
She won't answer the fucking question. She's apparently too good for us all of a sudden.
Oh man, poor Kat. Jesus Christ. Is there going to be a horror court or anything regarding this later on? Maybe next week?
I'm not going to bring it up, but
No,
but maybe an HR complaint, but
oh, okay.
I don't know about a horror court.
No, all right.
Although I think I would win that case hands down. There was no evidence of a storm anywhere that I can see.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so we'll let you know next week, I guess, if this could be B movie approved. Maybe.
Could be.
Could be. A 9 won't even cut it. It needs a 10 to just barely get over there. God bless.
Yeah, but as a movie, this thing is not good and it's not approved.
No.
But yeah, if you're looking for a dumb, fun way to kill 90 minutes, you could do a lot worse than Jack Frost.
Should we just put down Kat's regular movie scale as a 10? Just because she's not here to tell us otherwise. So she gave Jack Frost a 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
I think so.
Well, officially, the regular movie score for this is 4.8.
All right.
Because Kat gave it a 10.
Seems a little high, but Cat messing up the average.
The saddest part is this isn't her craziest score.
No, it's not.
It's not her craziest
No,
score.
giving this a 10 would not be the craziest thing that she's ever said on this show. So,
no.
Yeah.
The list?
her list haunts me.
All right, guys. Go to slasherradio.com. Make sure you check that out. All of our articles, interviews, episodes are up there. Even though bloody disgusting, I refuse to cover any of them. But so just fucking snobby pricks. If we were one of the other ones though and made a list, like we have done, like it'd be the fuck like Thanksgiving episode would have been fucking the world's biggest news if we were on their damn network,
Yeah.
God forbid.
Yeah. I'm still not sure I understand the criteria for the Thanksgiving episode,
I know you fucked it up completely.
but I delivered, damn it.
What else? Check out Twitter. Give us a follow over there, guys. Also, I want to bring up really, really quick because you got to go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Slasher Radio.
You cheap son of a bitch.
I just want to mention, I had said we had Medusa that joined recently. Joel joined recently. We got Dami on there, Jinx, all the guys, Nesto, Rich, Nate, Chris, and Ghost. Jenny had signed up. We had shouted her out when she did. I like her style, man. I don't know who she is.
Hello?
Can you?
What?
What?
Hello? Huh? There you go. Yeah,
Okay.
My internet cut out again. See, I got real internet issues. Cat got bullshit.
And you record with him every week, damn it.
Yep.
That's hilarious. But Jenny signed up for the Patreon. We have no idea who she is.
No word from Jenny?
No word from Jenny on Twitter, email, voicemail. I even sent her a message through Patreon thanking her for joining. Nothing.
Give her a call.
I got her number.
876-5309.
Oh, you
God
bitch,
damn it, I'm smart.
Wow.
Even drunk, I'm smartest man alive.
I was gonna say you're drunk as shit too. Broke that out. Good for you. Yeah, but Jenny, man, reach out. We appreciate you joining. I just wanted to bring that, like, she just don't give a fuck. I like the style.
I'm cool with that. Jenny's my favorite Patreon.
Look out for the power rankings.
Yep.
Which we could probably, I mean, since they're quarterly, we could do it in January.
We could. Seems a little early, but we could.
We'd kick that around.
Yeah.
Maybe. So now, be on your toes. It could happen at any time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It is the start of a new quarter, technically.
Yeah, January will be the start of a new quarter, so it could happen anytime. Of course, we've got the slashies to get through, too.
I don't
know how that's going.
Yeah, that's not good, because I was going to say, I haven't checked that at all since. So
I added some stuff to the spreadsheet, but nobody said anything about it. Okay. And I'm sure Kat's going to have some thoughts about it.
Okay. Well, the only thing that has nothing under them is video games. So I guess that's my job mostly. I don't know.
I mean, Stardew Valley, does that count?
No, the fuck it doesn't count.
That's the only fucking thing I'm playing.
Oh my God. But so yeah, go over to patreon.com/slasher radio. The Slashy Awards will have some type of patron advantage. We haven't figured out that out yet. So make sure you join. Get in there now. Patreon.com/slasher radio. Extra episode every week from the Lord Humphrey
Audio Entertainment Network. Come on.
I almost had it that time.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was like the Garden Gnome something. I don't.
Yeah. This week we did Sexy Time with Rob, Male Bondage Edition.
Don't call it male bondage.
Oh, it was me and you. It was a little male bonding, little male bondage.
Everybody listening to this, we didn't fuck. I just feel.
I don't think anybody thought that.
But just in case anyone did, and the way you make it sound, we weren't knocking no boots.
No, it's just a little bondage between friends.
There was no friction used whatsoever. All right. So we both had socks on. We went over that on Patreon.
Yeah, what are they called? The clapping cleats?
Oh, yeah, they don't sponsor the show, but please go check out clapcleats.com.
Yeah. This is a real life thing that exists.
Yeah. That also mentioned on the Patreon. It might be a full review soon. I don't know. I might get me a pair. I'm at Mikey's Dead. Follow me or don't. I don't know. Rob, where they find me?
I'm on Twitter at Radio Rob123. You can listen to my other show wherever you're listening to Slasher Radio. That is This Horror Life, which I do with Ghost.
Oh, yeah. This Horror Life.
Yeah.
Great show.
Thank you. It's
phenomenal show.
Excellent.
Very much enjoy it. I have a problem with your upcoming episode, though.
Why?
What was you were doing a remake thing?
A remake thing or what? No. Hold on.
Episode?
Because everything got messed up.
Ghost involved.
Yeah. We were going to do a remake, but now everything's been shuffled, so we're not doing that right now.
Well, what was the remake thing?
The Amityville.
You son of a bitch. You did that because of all these stupid movies that you've been finding.
No, this was decided before I found all those stupid movies.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and we don't know that those movies are stupid. We haven't seen them.
What was the one of them? Amityville in the Hood?
Amityville in the Hood.
Which takes place in Compton.
And the Amityville Bigfoot.
Stop talking nicely about those damn movies.
Which we know, I mean, you know Bigfoot's real because I've shown you scientific evidence.
You haven't. You show me random shit in the middle of the woods that means nothing. But I went to visit the Amity house. Well, I didn't go in. People lived there, but I drove by it. Just check it out, see how it's looking nowadays. And here you are with all this shit.
Did you knock on the door and ask them if they wanted to be on the show?
No.
Oh.
They have their shit. If you look up their stuff on Google, it's like blurred out.
What?
Yeah, like you know how on Google Maps you can actually see people's houses?
Yeah.
They blurred theirs out. Like you can request that, and they did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why would they blur out the house? Everybody's driving by it anyway.
Yeah, but the people who can't, I don't know. Who cares if they see the outside of your fucking head? If they're driving by, I could see, which I recently did it, but I could see the not liking that. But I mean, people looking at it online. Come on. You moved there. You knew.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This seems weird, but I mean, whatever. It's fine. Leave the people alone.
Yeah,
Don't
I
go.
didn't bother him.
Don't knock on their door, Mikey.
You just asked me if I can't win.
You're driving by their house. Leave them alone.
Yeah, that I did do.
Yeah,
I did
I
do.
would. Yeah, if I come see you, we're going by there.
I'll tell you what, too. There's this place called American Burger, All American Burger, and I didn't know that was over there. On the way home, I was following the GPS, and I passed by there. I almost caused a 20-car pileup. I stopped so fucking hard. I said, I'm getting a goddamn burger from this place.
Oh yeah, is it good?
Oh, I devoured it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of those little mom and pop shops that have been there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goddamn.
All right.
So if you go harass the Amityville house, go to All American Burger.
Yeah, I find myself on Long Island. You definitely take me to the Amityville house.
And then we'll get All American Burger.
And then we'll get All American Burger. And then a little male bondage.
Check us out next week, guys. Oh, check out Kat at Kat_Valor. She does great work.
No. Fuck that. Don't follow Kat. Kat can't take a moment out of her time, out of her busy week to be here to be part of the show. She don't get no plugs.
So
As a matter of fact, if you follow Kat, unfollow her.
So we can't talk about Blood Binge and Wicked Binge and none of that
None of the binges.
on YouTube.
No binges.
No binges.
No binges.
They got the one up thing too. We can't talk about that.
No one up binge, no wicked binge, no blood binge where she talks shit about fucking Crazy Ralph. None of that.
So it's just gone for the week. All right, fair. We won't bring up any of that shit.
None of the @Kat Valor on Twitter.
And she spells it too with that VOLUR.
There's an underscore in there, right?
Yeah, Kat_Valor.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about any of that.
No. And apparently unfollow her.
Yeah. If you follow her, unfollow her. You know what? Block her. Block her. I've done
You've
it.
done that, yeah. It's hilarious. All right, guys, go check us out next week. Check out the Patreon. It don't hurt to look. Here, starting at $3 a month. Support the show. Good night from Slasher Radio. What if her numbers go down?
Oh, whatever. She'll learn her lesson.
All the best of Slasher Radio podcast.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.